Hello everyone, myself Rauji. I'm a student of International Business at Lambton College. Today I'm going to represent a presentation on Vietnam. Vietnam is a Southeast Asian country known for its beaches, rivers, Buddhist pagodas, and bustling cities, and also its temples of Shiva most importantly. And Here's the flag of the nation, where we can see five pointed stars lay on a red background, and five pointed stars shows us the unity of a people, and red background represent the struggle against the French communities and other communities like China. Uh, in this presentation, I will talk about these content. uh, First of all, geography of Vietnam, currency, religions in Vietnam, culture and traditions, history of Vietnam, Vietnam War, businesses in Vietnam, trading partners of Vietnam, and also I will talk about biggest city in Vietnam. Firstly, Vietnam is situated in Indochina Peninsula, and Hanoi is the capital of the Vietnam. And the population of Vietnam is about 98.3 million, and the coastline area is almost about 4,000 kilometer, and border is about 4,600 kilometer. If we talk about the currency, the official currency of Vietnam is called Dong. Uh, Interesting thing is that almost amount of bank notes of Vietnam is very high. Like notes of five fifty hundred and note of 1 lakh, 2 lakh, and even there's a note of 5 lakh. However, Canada's highest amount is only $100, and also one Canadian dollar is equal to 18,383 uh, Vietnamese dong. Vietnam is a multi-religion country. Over a half population is Buddhist. Under a quarter of a population non-religion and others, and 15.3% are Chinese, and the percentage of Christians and Muslims are Muslims people are 8% and 0.7% respectively. In culture and traditions of Vietnam are very friendly in nature, and Vietnam are always friendly in nature. Uh, Also, they always do the veneration of and their ancestors. They respect their family values, and also Tet is the ancient festival of Vietnam, celebrated on the first day of a lunar new year. uh, Ao Ao Dai is a Vietnamese traditional dress worn by both sexes, especially on the festival like I like Tet. Uh, if we talk about the history, Vietnam has a very long history, and Hung Viang is the first ruler of Vietnam in 2080 879 BC. China ruled the Vietnam about 10 centuries, and after the 15th century, there's French, Portuguese ruled the Vietnam, and also there was a conflict between U.S. and Vietnam that's caused Vietnam War. It started on 1955 and ended as 1975. In 1976, Vietnam changed their name to Socialist Republic of Vietnam. In brief, war was started in 1st November of 1955 to it ended in 30th April of 1975. It is fought between South Vietnamese and North Vietnamese, and US was the ally of South Vietnamese. In the war, over 6 million people were died, in includes civilians and soldiers, and host peoples. Many countries were involved, like Korea, Cambodia, Laos, Soviet Union, France. In the war, technically, US won the war because there's two less conflict there, as compared to the other countries, and so South Vietnam and US were the victory won the victory. Uh, if we talk about the businesses in Vietnam, almost 80% of a population depends on agriculture, forestry, and fishery sector. About 30% of them work in industry and construction sector, and only 1% of Vietnam had job in the service sector. And there are some partners of Vietnam in export and import, like UAE, US, Germany, Austria, United Kingdom, Italy, France, Hong Kong, South China, India. They are the partners who which are exports the goods, and Vietnam import goods to uh, Japan, US, China, Korea, Singapore, Hong Kong, Thailand, Canada, Netherlands, and other Asia's countries. If we talk about the food and drinks, the pho is a famous dish of Vietnam. Uh, Basically, pho is a noodle soup in which consists rice noodles, both herbs and meat, sometimes chicken. This is a sugarcane drink, which is also popular in that nation. And Hanoi Trot beer is a local beer of the country. It's served in streets, restaurants. Also, it's served in household purposes. Ho Chi Minh is the biggest city in the Vietnam. In 2019, 8 crore and 37 lakh people were lived in Ho Chi Minh. However, it increased to 8 crore and 60 million, which is increased almost 5% of total population. And the second biggest country is Hanoi, which is the capital of Vietnam. Well, actually, I chose. Well, I actually three. There's the three reasons why I chose this country. Uh, First, I already had some knowledge about about this country because one of my friend lived there, and he told me a lot of things about that country. And the second is Vietnam has a unique history, especially Vietnam war and long history of China's rulers. And third reason, as I told you, my friend lived there and he l- told me a lot about this country. And that's conclude my presentation. I hope you like it, and